Welcome to Talking Threads. My name is Kathleen Jantz-Koprivnik, and I will be your host. In today's episode of Talking Threads, we will be weaving decorator throws. Weaving decorator throws may be a little time-consuming, but it's not difficult. The toughest things you'll need to do are decide the weave structure, select a pattern, and choose the colors. For today's episode, we will focus on a two-shuttle weave known as Overshot. The pattern for this project is draft number 166, shown on page 38 of Carol Strickler's book called A Weaver's Book of 8-Shaft Patterns. This episode presumes that you have a basic understanding of weaving, know the elements of a draft, such as threading, tie-up, and treadling, and that you know how to dress your loom. To help viewers understand what I'm talking about and see to which portions of the draft I'm referring, we need to establish some common reference points. For purposes of this video, I will refer to the component parts of the draft as Block A, Block B, Transition A, and Transition B. And of course, the margins provide ample opportunity to write notes to yourself, such as where to begin and where to end. Since we're threading our loom for Overshot, it might help to know, what is Overshot? Overshot is a twill derivative and also a supplementary webbed pattern weave. The structure will create pattern, background, and halftones. For additional information on the Overshot weave structure, refer to Madeline Vanderhoot's book called The Complete Book of Drafting for Hand Weavers, or Mary Black's book called The Key to Weaving. We did some sampling and learned that Galway Irish looks the best when threaded at 10 ends per inch. The weaving width of my 8-shaft loom is 46 inches. The reed contains 460 dents and has a spacing of 10 dents per inch. For this project, we will place one thread in each dent to weave the entire available width. Please remember to center your pattern in the reed. I wound a 9-yard warp so that there would be enough length to weave 2 decorator throws and also do the necessary sampling. I like having my decorator throws finish out at a little over 9 feet long. The reason being, if someone is stretched out on the sofa doing a little cat napping, they want to be able to tuck one of the ends under their feet. I made sure that there were enough heddles on each shaft and then dressed my loom front to back. From there, I tied up the treadles. After the warp was tied on and properly tensioned, I wove 3 plain weave picks and hem stitched the ends in clusters of 3. Here you can see that I'm burying the ends after starting a new strand of yarn. It's a little difficult to describe, but if you're a weaver, you'll understand. There's a certain exhilaration that accompanies the creation of a pattern on the loom and seeing it develop in front of your eyes and knowing that you created that. Remember to advance your warp frequently so that you're always weaving in the middle and you don't weave too close to the reed. You just saw me counting picks. What that was is I had forgotten where I left off after having advanced the warp, so I counted the picks from a known point to determine where I needed to resume weaving. Let me show you. This pattern is actually one of the easier patterns to discern where it is you've left off when you resume weaving. This dot in the center of each circle is treadle number 5. So you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, etc. And from a known point, you can figure out where it is that you've left off. From here, I'll continue weaving the pattern until the length measures a minimum of 108 inches or 9 feet, and then continue weaving until the design pattern is complete. I'll finish off with hem stitching and leave enough length for the fringe. Here I'm weaving with a temple. And a temple is nothing more than a tool that helps me maintain the width of the decorator throw that I'm in the process of weaving.